And a very good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is DeFi Singapore, Leslie Daniel Chan. Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday night for our regular coffee sessions for when we talk about cryptocurrencies, DeFi, and NFTs, basically. So without further ado, I just want to introduce to you guys a very new Mr. Personality, a new personality, Mr. HowToshi, onto our DeFi Singapore platform. He's going to join us from today onwards to bring us with more exciting news on the crypto space and giving us a little bit of insights, on how to actually do certain things and on how to actually use DeFi, on a revolutionary way to gain the new money, basically. So without further ado, welcome Mr. HowToshi. Yay!
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Leslie. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. So, Mr. HowToshi, would you like to give the viewers some updates on what happened for over the weekend or over the week itself?
I think the most major news, right, would be that the U.S. Senate actually approved 1.9 the stimulus package of 1.9 trillion. So that means I think qualifying Americans will get about 1,000 for each.
Okay.
So I just feel, what does that mean for crypto? What does that mean for the market overall?
Yeah, so you belong to the millennial, basically. I mean, considered basically. I would regard you as one of the early young generation where finances and money is very different, right? So when you have such a stimulus, imagine you're in the shoes of the U.S. Senate itself, where the young in the U.S. itself, they've got some money, basically. What do you think they will do with? Yeah.
Number one, buy sneakers. Buy stuff they don't need.
How about
how
about the financially savvy ones?
Probably going into stocks, right? Joining Wall Street bets and whatnot. Right? Some of it, I feel, will definitely go into crypto. I think there was this whole thing about, I think, number one in crypto exchange in the US is actually Coinbase, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And I heard when Cardano actually said that they were going to list, it actually pumped. So it's quite interesting as well. But I think overall, with the whole stimulus package going on, I feel like this is really good news for Bitcoin, crypto on a whole. Because I feel like most of the money is actually like observing from last year and whatnot. Actually, a lot of money actually went more into the market, more than to the hands of like the ordinary folk.
Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. What other news do we have for today, man, bro?
Institutions going to Bitcoin this week?
So which are the ones? I mean, obviously, MicroStrategy has been doing it for a while already, basically, right? So are there new ones that you discovered that you want to share?
I think what we found out as well is the Soros fund actually went in as well with Stone Ridge, Morgan Stanley and all. They actually raised 200 million from top investors. So fundamentally, I think really, week after week, we are really seeing a lot of institutions coming in. Ever since Tesla announced, right, more people are actually, more institutions actually revealing that they are getting more into crypto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, if we are talking about this, let's watch. I've got a link. Let's just share the screen over here. Let me just share my screen over here. And can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
retail versus institutional.
Exactly, man. We are looking at almost match to match, in terms of what we. So you can actually see that in Q3, Q4, there was last year, when mid-year itself, during the winter, crypto winter itself, after Bitcoin's halving, there seems to be a huge interest in Q4, and this has continued to Q1 as well, also for this year itself. So you're not wrong to say that. And people like strategists from JP Morgan mentioned that this is actually institutional money, that one of the reasons why we are holding above 60,000 is because of this. Well, congratulations. I mean, obviously, Bitcoin has hit above 60,000 and then it dropped back down to 50 over thousand.
Yeah,
This,
actually, it hit
this,
the all-time high on
yeah. So
during the
we can
weekend.
see. You can see here, let me just do a 7-day. Yeah, there you go. Well, we hit at 62,000 or 61,500, right?
Yeah, man.
And then we went back down. Yeah. So that's the fun part, right? Of having Bitcoins right at this point of time, and it's actually supporting all the way. So just a quick announcement to everyone, those who are watching in, do help us to like our channel. Do help us to subscribe to our channel if you think this is interesting and savvy enough. You want to learn more about crypto. We will be here to give you more insights every Wednesdays at 9 o'clock at Singapore time. So do support us, guys. Like and share and subscribe. Do share with your friends as well. So yeah, any other news, HowToshi, Mr. HowToshi?
Well, I mean, on the DeFi side, there's a lot more things that I'm more interested about. But I mean, NFT wise, the largest NFT ever sold in modern history, 69 million, right?
Yeah, that was only over the weekend.
That?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a Singaporean actually who actually bought it.
How you know it's a Singaporean?
Supposedly.
It's from Singapore, not a Singaporean. But yeah, anyway, the news is there, right? Yeah, I think we have the news somewhere. Yeah, you can search for it. Yeah. Let me try. You found it?
Christie's actually. Yeah, they sold it for 69.3 million. I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Let me get it out. Really hot news. People were speculating who is it. On share screen, brief tab. Here we go. Right, Beeple NFT. Beeple is like one of the most famous guys. He's actually a 41-year-old dad, right, from Wisconsin. Actually, this whole painting is like 5,000 of his paintings made over 5,000 days.
Wow.
It's quite cool. 69 million with Christie's. I think Justin Sun he lost a bid, right? Last minute.
Yeah, he was bitching about it. He was saying it was a bit too strong. Yeah. So yeah.
NFTs are blowing up, man. I mean, everyone, and I'm hearing, right, is talking about NFTs now, like from the digital artists to whatnot. I think there's a whole lot of potential for the NFT space, even overtaking DeFi at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So what do you feel like? What are your thoughts about, like, what's the impact of this?
For NFTs? Our dear Danny has mentioned, well, for information, guys, Danny's not here in Singapore, but yeah, so he couldn't join us. But yeah, he's saying that wearing the mask, obviously, that this is actually moving money around. But it is what it is. People bought, and I do think that there's going to be a huge gap, in terms of understanding, right? So people are just coming in, setting up their MetaMask wallets. I've seen videos, I've seen online videos and some tutorials where they don't focus on the safety aspect of the MetaMask wallet itself. And I think recently there's also a news article that says that it got hacked. I mean, one platform, I can't remember what was.
Was it Nifty or Makers?
Yeah, I can't remember, but anyway, it was one of the platforms, the marketplace. So people are just getting hot, right? And they come into space, and many people don't understand that on MetaMask itself, there is supposed to be a safety function, where you click to allow the sites from doing this. I think a while back, Colbert did mention to help us to actually help identify that soft area of security breach
Yeah,
that
on
on
Google
the
Chrome, right? Yeah.
right. So for a lot of people, they don't understand that, and end up if you're very clever with your passwords, you're just gonna experience bots, these robots that crawl the space, internet, and you might be compromised as a result. So by loading up NFTs, they will feel that oh, I get to experience the joy of putting my art and digitize my art. I think that's still a space that needs to be explored, and a lot of people are doing that now.
Mm.
And as a result, but there's the crypto element, right? So we always talk about the educational side where the crypto element and the new money and the old money coming together, and now we're having the old industry like an art space and NFTs coming together,
Mm.
and so it's interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting. We've
Definitely.
got,
Yeah.
we've got a loyal fan saying hi. Thanks, Yao Tian. Thanks for joining us again. Yes, yeah,
Hello.
our fan. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I know you guys always want to see Danny with his mask, but yeah, unfortunately today he's not around. He won't be in Singapore. I think he left the country for business. So he won't be around
Oh.
for yeah. So that's why we have our new Mr. HowToshi, right? He's gonna give us more insights on how to basically. That's why
Yeah.
HowToshi. You want to explain to the audience what HowToshi means? Yeah.
How is actually one of my Chinese names. So how means hero, lah. But Toshi after Satoshi. So I thought like a bit fun having a bit of wordplay. Plus, Mr. How is really taken, I don't know, by some Chinese man or whoever. So I had to think of something.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, right? I feel with the whole NFT blowing up, right? It's just turning a lot of attention, mainstream attention. Even Straits Times, Channel News Asia is even covering it. So I think it's really good exposure for the space, and also bring more credibility on board now.
Yeah.
And DeFi on the other hand has been really blowing up. Like I think the total value lock, which is the TVL in 2020, last year was only about 650 mil. But
Yeah.
now I think today or like a few days ago it's a 43 billion. That's a 66x.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was reading also, right, like how there was a survey done by DEGO, which is one of the firms overseas, right? They found that 90% of US accredited investors, right, who actually control about 73 trillion in wealth, right? They actually said that they were looking to invest in DeFi, right? So just taking some numbers, even if they are very conservative and they only invest like maybe 0.5 of their wealth, right? That would be about 350 billion, which is a
Right.
lot to go. Yeah, and I'm pretty excited about the whole DeFi space. It's like literally Wall Street moving to the crypto world, and there's a lot of opportunities right there. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Leslie? DeFi
So
space.
I think I mean, HowToshi actually did how to yesterday actually for a project
Yeah,
called
man.
Oxygen basically. So we had a bit of fun. How much did we make? 66, right? Times, is it
We
66?
bought at 0.125. We sold it about $2, $2.00. So that's
Okay, so
about 20x.
20x. Okay, so DeFi space 0.25 cents for to 260, right? Was it 260? Is it still hovering at 260, guys?
Yeah, I have the screen here. So if you want to buy Oxy, right? That's the token name. You still can buy it. I feel like it's a long-term hold. So if you still want to play, you see it shot up in the first like
Oh
1 hour. It went all the way to $9, right? We sold
yeah.
it off around some teething issues, so we sold it around I think the $2 reason. I didn't bother waiting.
Mm.
But basically, Oxygen, Oxy is actually a prime brokerage protocol, which is what they plan to do. Prime brokerage is actually meant for the institutions, right? They're planning to bring it in. It's a bit like a project Blockbank.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think for disclaimer, I think we better set our disclaimers, guys. So if you
set the
understand,
disclaimer, please.
Yeah, if you understand, that, right, then what you need to know is that there will be when you are dealing with cryptocurrencies, there is just take note that there are risks involved, right? So, in fact, after the aftermath yesterday, when we went through and we minus off what we had, how much did we put in? We put in about what, $200. I can't remember what was the amount.
We put about maybe a 1,002, but because of the oversubscription, I think it was oversubscribed by more than, I think, 100 or 200 times. So we only got a very small allocation. But some of our friends, I think they went to put in a maximum cap of like 5K, right? Yeah, they made some good money. It was very interesting actually, because like it was one of the first like alphas. Just fiddling around because I actually missed the IEO on this FTX. So
Right.
I found out they were actually doing an IDO on Bonfida. So just toying around with like, buying tokens, the Solana tokens, which is layer 2, right? And buying the FIDA, which was the exchange, and getting all the USDC over here and there. Pretty eye-opening experience.
Okay.
A bit of bugginess here and there, but I feel it was quite an eye-opener for me personally. Actually, this is my first time doing an IDO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the guys, just make sure that you actually be careful, right? In terms of the amount, it's just not so easy because allocation wise, we may be given a certain amount, right? But it doesn't mean we get the full amount, and from which
That's right.
we made 20 times out of a small allocation of what, $200 was it $200 that was given?
I
Yeah.
forgot already.
Yeah.
It's really
Anyway,
small.
guys. Yeah. So it's a very small amount, which means to say even if you made from a small percentage to up all the way there, that's how DeFi actually works basically for early access. We haven't even gone into yield farming and things like that, but there's a whole branch of
Yeah, that's right, man.
financial Lego and things like that, which is tough, right? So yeah, be careful on that, guys. If you don't understand what you're getting into, don't get into try not to dabble into it. What's more important is to understand the fundamentals. That's always the case. Even for most of my fellow kopi drinkers, we always say the same things. Jason, from Bitcoin Malaysia, they will always tell you say the same thing. Learn your fundamentals first. Get
Yeah.
it right. Understand how to transfer your cryptos. Get yourself secured, and then start getting into the space of trying out for other things. And yeah, and be prepared to be burnt. To be honest, yeah. So when HowToshi was doing it yesterday, I think we were all having fun. We were like, doing it together, and we were like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. And he
Yeah.
realized that he's not getting $5,000 worth of allocation. He only got like $100 worth.
Yeah, very
So
interesting. Within the first minute or within the first 2 minutes, really, I think there's like the allocator pool was around about 250K, but within the first 2 minutes, really went to 2 million.
yeah.
Quite crazy. Yeah, but it was really, I mean, it's worth the learning experience.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I think we were talking about like the NFTs, back to NFTs, right? You're saying that there's some like NFT. A lot of people are interested in like like photographers or like artists and all who have interest in setting up. Are you
Yeah.
conducting some workshop?
Yeah, I'm actually helping some of the group members to actually set up their own NFTs via through the different marketplaces. So yes, that is one of the ways to actually learn from using your MetaMask wallets, and of course you definitely need to have some Ethereum. So for more information, you guys can actually just type in the comments and ask how do you learn this in Singapore itself. Yep. Yeah.
Got it,
Thanks for
man.
the shout out, man. HowToshi.
No
Yeah.
worries. Yeah, and I think that even right now there's even like an NFTX, which is an index fund. Have you heard about it? Quite
No.
interesting.
You want to show?
Let me share my screen.
Yeah. So HowToshi has been how-toing actually, basically searching out all the different.
Right.
Yeah. So
So this
okay.
NFTX, yeah, it's a community-owned protocol, right? And they actually
Mhm.
you can actually buy CryptoPunks. You know,
Mhm.
CryptoPunks are like the first NFT, right? So these are all the things that you can buy actually on NFTX.
Mhm.
So there's even XC crypto kitties that you can invest in, and
Mhm.
it's all you buy based on the tokens, and if the price increases, so goes
Mhm.
your fund. Yeah,
Yep.
it's something interesting that I found. It's quite. I would say it shows like the future and potential of DeFi. You know, people maybe gathering to even buy artwork in real life. You know, maybe even cars, supercars, or rare vintage collectibles, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah, excited to really see how this space works out. Of course, there's always teething issues, but no, I understand that this technology already the 1159, right? Oh no, not
One
the
five five
1159.
nine.
1559, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry. The NFT protocols, there's two types, right? What's the both of them again?
721s and 1155s. Yeah.
Yes. The
So
721 and the
depending.
1155. Yeah.
Mm.
They existed way back,
You're not
guys.
gonna. Yeah, so the class is you're not gonna learn that. It's too complicated. It's just gonna be retail based. How they can actually launch this using a platform. Just think of it as going to Amazon and from Amazon itself, you want to launch your own product. You don't need to write a code. You just upload your pictures and then you use your marketplace. The only condition that you need to learn is making sure that your wallet is connected to the marketplace, and so that's the one that tends to be a bit more complicated. So a shout out to a friend of mine, Bernard. Yeah, you've been asking about this. So let's get some get the class moving. He's a personal friend who wants to do this.
Yeah.
With on a photography and things like that. So yeah, so this is something that I think is open to all, especially if you've got friends in Singapore who wants to learn how to do that and digitize their art using cryptocurrencies and tokens. That will be one of the ways. So drop us a line, or a comment, and let us know. We
Mm.
have our website, right? HowToshi, what crypto tutor dot
Ask
crypto
Crypto
tutor.
Tutor. That's your Leslie's website actually.
Yeah,
AskCryptoTutor.com.
yeah, that's right, man. So if you guys, let me just quickly get that out. So if you guys are interested, just drop us an email on that, and we would be able to uh, get back to you on this. Yep, the contact details are there. Um, yep. So
Thanks,
look for
Leslie.
us. Mm, yep, look for
Hey,
us.
wanted to ask
Look
you.
for
So
me.
how long do you think this off season will last?
Now it's going to be an odd run now. That's what people are saying. The dip is happening at this point of time, so you can actually buy some. Remember the rule of thumb: never put in what you cannot lose.
Yeah.
Make use of this dip, and if it goes further down, then average down again. Just so you know that the odd season is coming up next. So a lot of people are quite bullish. They're still bullish on this. This is not financial advice, obviously. So. Do that, okay, and find out in terms of like your alts, select the alts and then see which one you're targeting. Whether you should go into oxygen at this point of time. The chart earlier that Hotoshi was showing, it looks quite okay in my opinion. I think there's still a possibility for it to, I mean, it seems like it's consolidating, so we don't know how the market is going to react to this. It could pump for another, up a bit more before it drops back down again. So as with all new coins, I'm quite surprised that oxygen did not go crashed on the first round, which is quite healthy in its tokenomics. So good call, HowToshi. That was your first bet, basically. So that brings us to our section, right? A new segment, right? It's called Crypto Bet. Sorry,
DeFi, yeah.
DeFi Bet.
DeFi
Right?
Bet.
Yeah. So, guys, this is we kind of thought we could spruce this up by telling you guys like, hey guys, this could be a new segment where we introduce what you call new DeFi coins that's in the market that you can actually explore if you have already been dabbling in this. So if you have not, go for the class first, understand it first, and then before you come back on that. So this is the fun part, right? We
Yeah.
can actually talk more on the DeFi side. What are the new bets, HowToshi? You mentioned a few, right?
Oxygen being one of them, definitely. You have any other coins that you know we're looking at? VELO
Who?
or DIGO?
DEGO.
Yeah, DEGO.
DEGO. Let me see. DEGO. Finance. DEGO Finance is new. Oh yes. This is quite degenerate. Let me share the screen. Yeah. Usually when we do the the DeFi guys, they do this, right? This is DEGO, right? So you can do staking, using a MetaMask wallet. This is as degenerate as it gets, man. This is quite
I
funny.
love it. It's like Windows 95, man.
Yeah. Do support them, giving them a donation or so to help support the developers. But I'm not going to do a tutorial on as to how to connect your wallets. So this is on
they
live.
even support Trezor and Ledger.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, they have quite a fair bit. Binance is here as well, which means to say they should be on their BSC. Is this on? Oh, okay. So this is dividends coming soon. Yeah, or they have a dark governance contract, okay, which is quite cool.
Check out the price for DEGO.
So there are a few proposals that's already been ongoing. That means the pool has started already, basically. You could, and what else? DEGO, is there a DEGO? Let's see now.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have. It's $21.
Wow, $21. Your all-time high.
But if you do that, the comparison with Compound, then it's pretty much lower, because Compound also started quite low. This was about 1.5 months ago, bro. Yeah. So it seems like it's
68
climbing.
cents, man.
Yeah. So if we had known about this previously, we have made how much? That would be 4 times at least. Sorry, $1. That's 25 times as well. Seems like most degenerate coins are at that for the moment. So yeah, it is a dip for the last.
I found out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I realized the coins that most people are playing are around like less than $1.
Yeah. It's quite
easier to get your eggs. Yeah.
Yep. So any other news,
And
Mr. HowToshi? HowToshi?
I think that's about it. The last one that I remember was Elon Musk trying to sell off his tweet as a NFT, but he changed his mind halfway.
Not his tweet. I think he came out with something else, right? What
No,
did he come
no,
up
no.
with?
The tweet, there was a song in his tweet, and he wanted to sell it off, but he said like he changed his mind.
Really? He changed his mind?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened?
No idea, man. But anyway, how do you feel? Okay, the last coin, I know we were talking about Matic all the while, right? Matic is pumped quite a bit already. I think Polygon was listed in Coinbase, and actually that's when the price started to pump, right? So what are your thoughts on Cardano as well?
Well, for Matic, I think it's still a long-term play. So I think it's a good time. It's still a good price for us to get in. I called it, right? Previously, it was below 39 cents. So you heard it here first, guys. I hope the rest have heard it as well. You managed to get in. The reason for that is that it's like the ETH 2.0, basically. Imagine the early days of Ethereum, because it's they are forming the layer 2 for the gas fees, and if most of the the dApps are coming in, then that's when we are able to use that the other layer tools available. So Matic is just one of the few layer tools that's been ongoing, but it has been supported by very strong DApps like HowToshi and the
Yeah,
other
man.
upcoming ones basically. So these are that's the reason why I feel very bullish about Matic. You can actually buy and hold. The beauty about it is that right now everything that you buy is against a stable value. Previously we bought against Bitcoin, so you would definitely lose. So the old guys definitely lose money because of that. So old hodlers, if you have bought it against BTC, then that and you hold it 4 years, we would have already lost a lot of money basically. So because of Bitcoin's value. But that being said, right now if it's just a 40 cents play, I think it's easily a contender in my opinion. It's number 54, right? Yeah, 54. I'll do a quick share again. Let me just do a quick
Wow,
share.
54.
Yeah, coin number 54 on CoinGecko. So there you go.
Man,
So I called it what
look at the
when
pump, man.
yeah, so I called it last month, right? Before Chinese New Year it was 12 cents. Yeah,
I
so
got it
you
at
guys
13, I believe.
yeah. So if you guys are in, it's still early in my opinion. I don't see it with strong fundamentals. I don't think it would drop. So do your own due diligence, guys. If you think this is for you, you can go ahead and make a call. Let's look at the buy orders on the next 1 week or so. So if you look at this long term, right, it's a buy call. Right, this is a very simple analysis. So in the next 1 hour or so, if they are or 15 minutes is a sell order, means to say we are still in a dip. This is the best time for us to buy. So yeah, this is how it is. You can buy it on Binance, Digifinex. Crypto.com has Matic as well. That's interesting. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, man.
So Matic.
Excited for this one.
You wanted to know ADA, is it?
Yeah, ADA, maybe even DOT.
Oh, ADA went up to number 3 today.
Ooh. It's on Coinbase,
ADA.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it hit its all-time high already. It hit above its all-time high. This could be the new. This could be the new baseline support level for ADA, right? So at $1. So ADA has potential. I'm with Danny on this. We don't like the developers, or we don't really we're not really for what they were doing. And the word is were. So right now they look strong, pretty strong to me. So yeah, I'm quite okay with you guys coming in on ADA on this. Please take note that I am a back holder for ADA and I lost huge amount of money. So this was back then when I bought here at an all-time high and then coming all the way down. And this was against BTC. So yeah,
Still bang.
yeah, so I'm not. That's probably why I'm a bit biased in terms of my opinions as to why I don't really like the project, because they took them like 3 years before they started doing anything else. Yeah, so that could be one. Interestingly enough, you wanted to update on DOT, is it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
saw
number
Luna
6.
in the chart as well.
Mm-hmm. Luna is the new one. So these are just some price calls. This is good. This looks interesting. Polkadot has a very strong fundamental as well. So it's been starting since the beginning of the year. Last year, the crypto community were very excited about the project. It was during the end year, and there was about $3. I remember it was around $3 plus. Yeah, around October, November, $4 plus. So it's gone up. It's doing quite well. Polkadot has a very strong, DApps as well. So that's coming onto it. They primarily function as a swap, right? So on the Polkadot network. So And because it's decentralized, I think that's why the DeFi degens love this so much basically. So yeah, you could let's see what's the call that CoinGecko has on TradingView. Um, I do this very easily, just to see whether what's the sentiments, in terms of what people are doing. So if you see most of the altcoins, they are all going down. So this is a good time for you to just keep buying when it's on a all time dip, and then over the one day mark, or the 1 week mark, by next week itself, people will start to sell, and that's where, or rather that's where it's a good time for us to even buy even more. Yeah. So this is how we look at a very simple chart basically, right? So
All right.
yeah, you wanted to see Luna, is it? Luna,
Yeah.
because yesterday we were involved. Which one?
LUNA. Yeah. Number
LUNA.
15 on the chart now. Terra.
Luna has been understated coin basically. So this is something that has been around also for the longest time as well. You can see here, right? It's doing below $1, and now it's at $18. So the behavior seems to be the same as Dot. Matic also seems to have the same behavior as well. So with regards to the coins, will this last, guys? I do not know. I'm not God. So but as with all bull runs, this is a good time for you to make the money. This is already actually three tops already, 1, 2, and it's going for third top. So for Luna, I think I'll stay away for the moment, because it's usually on a 3 top basis. I don't think we should go in at this point of time. So these are just some of the calls that I think you guys can pay attention to, because these are good projects, right? So yeah, if you really want to see the DeFi coins, you should see this actually. Yeah, that's not how many you said. It was 88.7 billion, right?
Yeah, mad, right?
Yeah, that's the market cap, but the total lock value is 55.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
55 billion. It's quite a lot.
Mm.
Just looking at I think maybe in January, I think it was like how much?
Yeah.
20 something? I remember. Oh, Rune. One of my favorites.
Why is it your favorite?
Torchain.
Which one?
Torchain. Torchain.
Torchain.
Number 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to do a bit of in-depth study, man, on this. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, this looks like a gem in the making. RSK. Is
Oh,
RSR.
okay. RSR. Okay, take note.
Yeah. So this, I know this project since I think 3 years ago. Yeah. So it's still quite
Okay.
good.
RSR.
It's good. 1 inch, I've been in since beginnings at $1. So this is good. But still, the rest of it are all new. Dodo Finance is here as well. All the degenerate coins. Yeah. Ample Fourth, you might want to pay attention as well. I'm not sure about that, but
Ample
I'm hearing about that. Yeah.
Ample Fox and RS.
Yup. Are you taking down notes?
Oh, Serum. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard
Mr.
Serum is quite good. It's part of the Oxygen network actually.
Which one? Serum.
Number 44. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay, we can do a bit of a study on this as well. Yeah. Trust swap by injection. Yeah, this is all very new stuff. Saffron Finance. Okay.
NFTX. NFT.
I don't see engine. Where's engine? I was trying to find engine.
Can't be lah. Engine should be quite top.
Yeah. Stay clear of cream, guys. At the moment, they have been hacked, and so I don't think we should keep. Yeah, we should stay away from that for the moment. If it's not here on DeFi, then it could be on the home. Yeah, let's look for engine. My next call would be engine, actually, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would. This is a strong buy for me. Oh, look at the chart, beautiful. I like what I'm seeing now.
Oh, nice drop.
Yeah. So, okay, all-time high, three tops again. So this could be a bear trap. But in the last 1 week or so, This looks good to me. Just keep an eye out for engine. If it drops below $1, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying this. Who's doing the TA? We need to get a TA guy to do this. Where's Steve when you need him?
Steve.
Yeah. But anyway, keep an eye out. We are. I think the next time around we will talk more about it to see what's the stop loss and what's the take profit numbers. But to me, I think this project has been long time in the making. They are the next gaming platform where they use where gaming platforms use their wallets to put their digitized assets. So when I say this is an eye to keep out, keep an eye out is actually on a long-term basis. Okay, long-term basis, not short-term. Yeah, so short-term, I don't think it doesn't look good to me on a short-term, but long-term basis it looks okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I think that's all we have, right? For
that's all we have. Yeah. You got anything else to cover, Mr. HowToshi? Welcome to the team.
I'm good, man. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. So I think if that's all, we're gonna cut it short today. We just keep it short and sweet. And we will see you next week again. Do tune in for HowToshi's how tos. Right, we as we discover more DeFi projects, we will be sharing stuff on for that matter. And yeah, Mr. HowToshi, any last words?
Oh, thanks for having me, Leslie. I'm really looking forward to, even what we have ahead for the DeFi space and also BTC. Looking forward to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. All right, man. So if that's all, we're cut it short today, and we're gonna say bye to everyone. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night, everyone.